No one remembered Earth as it truly was. To the galaxy it was nothing more than a rumor, a myth scribbled in forbidden texts, a ghost of history erased from star maps by decree of the High Council. Official records claimed Earth had perished in its own wars, its people extinct, its world broken. None dared question it. But the truth was far darker. Earth had not been destroyed. Earth had been sealed, long before the Council rose to power. When the galaxy was a fractured expanse of warring civilizations, humanity emerged from its cradle. They were small compared to the elder races, fragile compared to the scaled, the armored, the immortal, yet they burned brighter than any species the stars had ever seen. They expanded at an impossible pace, colonizing worlds others deemed uninhabitable, bending hostile environments to their will. They fought wars not with brute strength, but with ingenuity, cunning, and sheer refusal to die, and that refusal terrified the galaxy. A first war against humanity was meant to be a demonstration of power. Armadas descended upon them, fleets of worlds united against a single upstart race. Yet the humans fought like no other. Where one city burned, 3 more rose. Where one fleet fell, another appeared, forged in silence, striking with terrifying precision. They did not conquer, they resisted. And resistance spread like wildfire. Enslaved races rose up inspired by humanity's defiance. Chains that had been unbroken for millennia shattered. Empires toppled, not because humanity ruled them, but because humanity had shown others they could be free. It was not power that made humanity dangerous. It was the idea of humanity. The Council, newly formed from the ashes of fallen empires, saw the truth. If humanity was allowed to continue, no rule would stand. No chains would remain. The galaxy itself would fracture beyond repair, so they made a choice. Not extermination. They had tried that and failed. Not assimilation. Humans could never be bent. Instead, they built a seal. The prison was unlike anything ever constructed, a lattice of energy and stone spanning an entire system. Its pylons anchored into the fabric of space itself. It twisted time, slowed signals, and wrapped Earth in a cocoon of silence. To outside eyes, the system was gone, erased from the star maps, unreachable even to chance explorers. To those within, the stars themselves were hidden, the prison disguised as an endless void. Humanity was locked away. The Council told no one. They erased every archive, silenced every historian, and declared Earth a myth. To question was treason. To seek was death. The galaxy was remade on lies. For 10,000 years, the prison held humanity was forgotten. Until now. On the frontier world of Eric's, miners uncovered a relic buried deep in the crust. It pulsed with power not of their age, carrying fragments of a message in a tongue long dead. Scholars pieced it together. This world is not dead. It is sealed. The word spread like wildfire through the underworld, reaching smugglers, rebels, and seekers of forbidden knowledge. Whispers returned to the Council, who panicked. Armies were mobilized, fleets dispatched, archives purged once again. But it was too late. The seal was weakening. For reasons no one could explain, the prison lattice flickered. Across distant systems, sensitives felt it in their bones, as if something vast and ancient stirred in its sleep. The Council convened in desperation. Why now? Demanded Chancellor Verith. We buried them for eternity. The answer came not from within the Council chambers, but from the seal itself. Every ship, every mind, every machine across the galaxy received the same transmission. A voice, human but not human, carried across the stars. You thought to bury us. You thought chains would hold. But eternity is long, and we endure. The seal broke. A pulse of energy surged outward, disrupting entire sectors. Hyperlanes collapsed. Comms went dark. Fleets vanished in bursts of static. And at the heart of the void, the prison peeled open, revealing the truth beneath. Earth. Not ruined, not broken. Alive, cities of light spread across continents. Vast orbital structures bristled with weapons long unseen. And around the planet, ships stirred hulking giants, silent for millennia, awakening with purpose. The Council's fear was justified. Humanity had not stagnated in their prison. They had grown. Cut off from the stars, they turned inward, perfecting their sciences, mastering the void, bending time itself to their will. They had been forced to evolve in silence, and silence had made them stronger. The first human fleets emerged, black as the void, weapons humming with energy that bent space. They did not broadcast demands. They did not ask for surrender. They spoke only once. The seal is broken. The prison is ended. The stars are ours again. Panic spread. Empires scrambled to mount defenses. Old enemies formed desperate alliances. But none of it mattered. The humans did not march like conquerors. They moved like inevitability. Every battle was precise, every strike calculated. Worlds long enslaved by the Council rose up as humanity appeared in their skies. Banners torn down, chains shattered. Whispers filled the galaxy. Some called the humans liberators, others executioners, but all agreed on one truth. The Council's greatest lie had been exposed. In her final address before her palace burned, Chancellor Verith whispered to her advisors, "We did not seal Earth to protect ourselves from them. We sealed Earth to protect the galaxy from itself. Now the prison is broken, and nothing can be as it was. And so it was. The galaxy trembled as the forgotten prisoners walked free. For humanity was not just a species. Humanity was the storm, the fire, the refusal to die. They had endured chains meant to last eternity, and in doing so, they had become something eternal themselves. Buried once, but never again.